अस्सलाम फ्रेंड्स, होप सो कि आप सब ठीक होंगे, खैर खैरियत से होंगे। आज एक नई वीडियो में नए टॉपिक के साथ चैप्टर 7 इन्वायरमेंटल गवर्नेंस इन पाकिस्तान। चलें हम स्टार्ट करते हैं आज की वीडियो। फर्स्ट जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो क्या है, ओवरव्यू ऑफ इन्वायरमेंटल गवर्नेंस इन पाकिस्तान। सो पॉलिसी इन पाकिस्तान, दिस इज़ अ डिज़ाइन टू अचीव द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट थ्रू लीगल, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एंड टेक्निकल इंस्टीट्यूशन। Pakistan Environmental Protection Act 1997 provide environmental policy of Pakistan. This document provide protection, conservation, improvement of environment, prevention and control of pollution, promotion of sustainable development. So it also include implementation of policies, delegation of powers, introduction of EIA review procedure, resource generation and pollution charge. So, what is environmental legal framework in Pakistan? It is controlled by Ministry of Environment. Following measures are taken: formulation of rules. Legal binding document in Pakistan can be in the form of various environmental rules. These rules can be drafted and notified under the power provided in Section 31 and 33 of PEPA 1997. It include NEQS Rules 2021, number 2 Environmental Sample Rules 2001, number 3 Pollution Charge for Industry Rule 2001, PEPA Regulation 2000, Hospital Waste Management Rule 2005. The next one is delegation of powers. So it include under legal framework of environmental governance in Pakistan, power can be delegated from federal government to provincial government and local government under section 26 of PEPA 1997. And then establishment of environmental tribunals to ensure the conformity with environmental rules in Pakistan, section 20 of PEPA 1997 direct to form environmental tribunals. Two tribunals have formed. Number 1 at Karachi for Sindh and Balochistan. Number 2 at Lahore for rest of Pakistan. And then senior civil judges are appointed as environmental magistrates in these environmental tribunals as per section 24 of PEPA 1997. So the next one is environmental institutional framework in Pakistan. Following institutions are involved: Ministry of Environment, Pakistan Environmental Protection, Pakistan Environmental Protection Agency, provincial Environmental Protection Agency, and then district government. So this is a framework of environmental institution. So now the next one is National Conservation Strategy 1992, and the objectives are, it has following objectives: number 1 conservation of nature resource, number 2 sustainable development, number 3 efficient use and management of resources. And then the next one is priority areas. It include 14 main areas. So these are different areas. The next one is importance. So what is the importance of this one? Was presented in RIO conference in 1992 and then formally launched in May 1992. So the next one is National Environmental Policy 2005. So this is a little bit introduction of this policy. And then policy instrument that include integration of environment into development planning, legislation and regulatory framework, and then capacity development, and then public awareness and education, public private civil society partnership. And then the last one is implementation and monitoring. So Ministry of Environment will make an action plan and special cells at provincial level are made. The next one is Pakistan Environmental Protection Act 1997. So it include introduction, formulation of environmental rules, delegation of powers. Like this is a formal outline of this topic. Okay. And then establishment of environmental tribunals, prohibition of impact of hazardous waste, regulation of motor vehicles, and then the last one is penalties of non-conformance. So this is a short topic, so you should study this one from book. Okay. And then the next one is Park EPA Regulation 2000. It also include introduction and then important provisions, and then list of project requiring IEE and EIA. The next one is hospital waste management rules 2005. So it also include introduction types of waste that include infectious waste, pathological waste, shops, pharmaceutical waste, genotoxic waste, chemical waste, radioactive waste. So waste management, segregation, collection, transportation, storage, disposal, minimization, and reuse. Waste management team include waste collection, transportation, waste storage, and waste disposal. And then HWM advisory committee. What is the this committee is made for waste management. The next one is pollution charge for industry calculation collection rule 2001. So it also include introduction, definition, determination of pollution level, schedule 1, schedule 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now the next one is SEMPA rule 2001. It also include important provisions, dispatch of samples, test and analysis of samples, and forms of rule. And then the next one is solid waste management plan 2005. It also include introduction need for SWM plan mechanism. So it include a cycle that is vision, dream, objectives, action plan, implement, and then evaluate. So now the next one is scope, defining your vision and objective, action plan, developing strategies and measure implementation, and gap analysis. So this is also a short topic related to solid waste management. Now the next one is hazardous substance rule 2005. Introduction, condition, packing and labeling, safety precautions, licensing issues, other provision, and then schedule. The next topic is National Drinking Water Policy 2009. It includes introduction, definition, goals and objectives, policy principles, policy guidelines, and this also includes these are different guidelines of policy. And then community participation and empowerment, public awareness, capacity development, public private partnership, research and development legislation, and then the last one is implementation. So this topic is complete here. Now the next topic is, and the last topic is National Sanitation Policy 2006. Introduction, definition of sanitation and scope, policy measures. And then National Climate Change Policy 2012. It also includes introduction, goals of policy, objectives, climate change adaptation areas, climate change mitigation areas, पॉलिसी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन मैकेनिज्म, एंड देन द लास्ट वन इज़ फंडिंग. होप सो फ्रेंड्स कि आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई होगी. वीडियो पसंद आए तो वीडियो को लाइक करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और फर्दर अपने फ्रेंड्स फैमिली के साथ शेयर कीजिए. और नेक्स्ट आने वाली वीडियो तक अपना बहुत ज़्यादा ख्याल रखें. अल्लाह हाफिज़.